What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 6 and the start of a new series. I'm going to be stopping the race car build series and replacing it with the extreme car build series because I kind of got bored of the old series. I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting, so in this series I'm going to be maxing out cars just like I do in the cross country car build series on Horizon 3, but I'm going to be taking them around the Sebring Club circuit, I believe it is, in the rain, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. And yeah, my first vehicle is the Ferrari FF. I put, well, you can't change the engine in this car, it's just a stock engine. However, it now has 1078 horsepower, pretty good. Only 777 torque, which is a bit less than you might expect from some cars. You know, usually the torque's kind of a little bit more up there with the power. Weighs 3,446 pounds. The cars will be staying with their stock drivetrain, so this is all-wheel drive. And we're going to see how fast this thing goes around the Sebring Club circuit. It's going to be the first car to go, so let's see how it does. Alright, so here we are with the Ferrari FF, about to take it around the Sebring Club circuit. Now, I'm going to have 5 laps to see how fast I can go with this car, and that is going to be with every car on this series. So 5 laps, see how we can do, and yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. This first corner is a very, very tight corner, a little bit of a hard one to judge sometimes. A lot of this circuit is kind of faster corners, not too many slow corners, apart from merely that first one. There are also a lot of nasty puddles around the circuit, like that one there, which we're going to have to watch out for. We're going to want to not be locking up like we just did there. That is not a good thing. And yeah, so this car should fare pretty well compared to some other cars because it's all-wheel drive. We will be having rear-wheel drive cars and possibly even some front-wheel drive cars on this series, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go. Oh, we've been okay, that's what we need to be careful of. The puddles are going to drag us wide, and that's really gonna stuff us over. I did a couple of laps in another car with on this track so that I could get used to the track a little bit. I haven't really driven this track at all before then. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit rusty, I will be honest, I'm sorry about that. However, yeah, it's kind of new to me. I wanted to pick a track with the rain to make it more interesting, and sadly you can't have rain on many tracks in Motorsport 6, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so this was the kind of one that I chose. I wanted to choose a track that I haven't really driven in any other game, like Sebring isn't in any other game that I've played, so yeah, I wanted to use this track. First lap, I don't see how fast we went, however it wasn't the best lap anyway. That puddle is going to be a real pain. We need to slow down for it, because otherwise we're just going to go veering off the track. These corners here aren't too bad for this car. This car has plenty of traction. It's the puddles that are really throwing the car around, because, you know, it's not good. Now this bit here we have to be careful for, because we have to brake and turn, and then there's that puddle there which can really get us wide. However, we've got out of it this time okay. Let's try not to lock up too much into this corner. That's not too bad. Tried to go on the power a little bit early there perhaps. However, it was alright. Let's take a bit more speed through here. Oh, we're a little bit out of shape there. However, it's not too bad. So that was a much better lap than the first one. That's our first flying lap as well. Let's see what we get. I was looking at the time, I didn't brake. Oh, that was a bad idea. 113.0, this lap's gone out the window now. We're going to go into the wall. Bloody hell. Okay. Next time, let's pay attention to the road and not so much the lap time. A 113 is the lap so far. This lap is definitely gone now. We've absolutely mullered it because of that stupidity by me. So let's just try and, you know, get used to the track a little bit more on this one, see how far we can push the car. So yeah, 113. So these laps are going to be quicker than the laps we did in the race car build series. They were around about the 120s, even at some points I think 130s. I think it was kind of high 120s in that series. These ones are hopefully going to be quicker. However, we're going to have cars from all different kind of parts of the tiering, I suppose. This car's in, I think it's P class. I didn't actually say what PI this car was. I should have actually said that. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, I also have some notes in front of me with all the specs of the cars, you know, power and all that. I should have also put the PI on there. I'm gonna have to change that and put it in there. But yeah, this is in, I believe, P class, so it's not quite way at the top. Let's get stopped for this corner this time. Try not to lock up too much. There we go. See, this corner is really bad because you have that and then you have this slight corner there, which means you have to, I don't know, it's a really weird corner. We can take pretty good speed through that. It's over 100 miles an hour. Pretty good. Let's try and not get dragged too wide through that puddle. That's the puddle that's gonna, I think, stuff over a lot of cars, because you really have to get the line right, or else you're gonna go off and it's gonna be an invalid lap. This puddle here is not too bad. If you can kind of slide it through a little bit, it does keep the car on track. This corner here can be a little bit hard, like I said, because you're braking and turning, and then there's a puddle and another puddle on the outside. So you have to kind of, if you want to get the apex, which I'm trying to do here, you do have to go through a puddle. Even if you wanted to miss the puddle, you have to really, you know, you're probably going to hit a puddle because there's a puddle on the inside, there's one also on the outside. So yeah, it's kind of hard to do anything else on that corner. So for the most part, I think I'm just going to be sticking to the racing line for this series. I think we have gone slightly quicker there. I'm just going to get stopped for this corner first though. If I can even get stopped, that corner is going to be really hard. 111 we did in that lap, and this is the last lap and we've thrown it away. However, I don't think we were really going to go much quicker than a 111. That corner there is going to be a lot of, that's going to be a tough corner for some cars, because you want to look at the lap time to see how you did. However, you also need to get stopped for that corner. It's the biggest stopping zone. What would you call it? The biggest stop on the whole track. Let's just say that you have to brake the most for that corner. You're kind of going at pretty high speeds down the main straight, and then you have to stop for the corner. So it's not great. We're not going to be going quicker this time because of that slight kind of expedition off the track. However, we can get used to the track a little bit more. Yeah, this is a nice track. I would have liked a few more kind of tighter corners. On the most part, it's kind of long, sweeping corners. However, it's not too bad. And yeah, like I said, I was kind of limited on the tracks that I could use for this series with the rain, because it doesn't allow you to be in the rain all the time. There we go, 111.684 I think that was. I've also unlocked a badge, which is nice. We'll just have a look at this. Oh, I've even got a wheel spin. What will we get in a wheel spin? Can we get a Honda Indy? No, we'll get 25,000 credits. Crew and Dare Pack, yeah, I'll take that. We're going to go up a level in Ferrari as well. So our time, let's have a look at the time. Race results. Yes, a 111.684. So yeah, 111.684, that's going to be the first time on the Extreme Car Build series. Of course, we have nothing to compare that to right now. However, I think it's a pretty decent time. I pushed the car a lot in that lap. I maybe could have got a little bit more out of it. However, I did outbrake myself in the first corner for the next lap, so I couldn't do anything. However, I think still that is a pretty decent lap time. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe. Comment what other cars you'd like to see extreme car builds of in Forza Motorsport 6. And I will see you guys in the next video.